As soon as the real young lady was picked up from the countryside and returned home, she was shocked to discover something unbelievable. Her wealthy parents gave the nanny 3,000 yuan every day for groceries, but the whole family only had 2 dishes of pickled vegetables for each meal. The total cost of these dishes was at most 3 yuan. The girl immediately flew into a rage and demanded to know if the nanny was skimming money from the grocery budget. To her surprise, the nanny replied arrogantly. She said the girl had to eat whatever was served, and that she shouldn't be so picky. With that, the nanny turned around and walked away haughtily, unable to bear it any longer. The girl was about to teach the nanny a lesson, but when the whole family saw this, they quickly stopped her. They said they were already satisfied that the nanny was willing to cook, and that they didn't dare to ask for anything more. Hearing this, the girl was absolutely furious. She couldn't understand why her wealthy parents were so spineless. It turned out that when the girl was first brought home, the family's situation was even worse. Not only did they have to cook their own meals every day, but they also didn't dare to eat until the nanny said it was time. What's more, the nanny's son had audaciously taken the adoptive sister's luxury car for a joyride, and he bullied her at school every now and then. Even when the girl first transferred to the school, he threatened her to obey him. Little did he know that the girl was a feared little tyrant in the countryside. Without saying a word, she gave the nanny's son a severe beating, and then helped her adoptive sister get her car back. However, when the whole family saw the 2 sisters driving the nanny's son's car back that night, they were instantly terrified, and accused the girl of getting them into big trouble. Upon asking, the girl learned the reason why her family was so afraid of the nanny and her son. The nanny had been her late grandfather's personal caregiver, and had almost become her grandmother. Therefore, before passing away, her grandfather specially made a will, instructing the family to treat the nanny well. Otherwise, the nanny had the right to take away their ancestral home. Because of this, the family treated the nanny with great deference, which gradually emboldened the nanny's arrogance. She not only often acted arbitrarily and bullied others at home, but even made the adoptive sister wash her feet. But even though the family endured her behavior everywhere, whenever the nanny was dissatisfied, she would make a scene in front of grandfather's portrait. This made the already timid family more and more afraid of her. Hearing this, the girl was filled with anger, and immediately declared that now that she was back, she would stand up for her family. Upon hearing this, the whole family was deeply moved. For the first time, the adoptive sister felt that this home finally felt like a real home. However, as soon as the family entered the house, the nanny started throwing a tantrum again, accusing the girl of daring to beat her son at school and steal his car. Seeing this, the parents quickly explained that it was a misunderstanding, but the nanny refused to let it go and scolded the parents for being extremely biased. As she spoke, she brought up how she had taken care of grandfather and his will, accusing the parents of being ungrateful. She even said that if they didn't send the real young lady back to the countryside that day, she would make the matter known to the entire city, and let everyone see how embarrassed they would be. Hearing this, the parents were instantly embarrassed, but the girl beside them kicked the nanny away with 1 foot, then took out a stack of documents she had investigated earlier and slammed them in front of her. She said that before becoming a nanny, the woman had often been domestically abused, and couldn't even afford to eat. It was grandfather who took pity on her and took her and her son in. No one expected that now she would dare to ride roughshod over the masters of the house. If the nanny insisted on making a scene, she would also make these things known to everyone. Hearing this, the nanny had nothing to say for a moment. She could only act shamelessly and scold the girl for being too much, but the girl refused to indulge her, saying that if she didn't finish all the housework that day, the punishment would be more than just a kick. Upon hearing this, the nanny finally felt a little afraid, and obediently cooked a meal for everyone. But the girl noticed that there were still only 2 dishes of pickled vegetables. She immediately realized that the nanny had been skimming a lot of money over the days. After asking other servants, she discovered that the nanny not only embezzled money allocated for food, but also often asked for money under the pretense of buying expensive things for the family, only to pocket all the money herself. Unable to bear it any longer, the girl decided to make her return all the stolen money.